What's happening, guys? This is TheLonewolfTech coming back to you with another Tekkit project, and today we're going to go over Rails 2. So we did have part 1 of Rails, which if you haven't seen that, I would suggest going back and watching that because we did go over some of the earlier Rails, and that's what those are the Rails we went over before, and then this section right here are the ones we are going over today. So to start off, we have the switch track, which looks like this, and it has a little neat graphic. Now what it does, it allows you to switch your minecart between tracks. So right now, if we push this cart along, he is going to go straight because that's the graphic for straight. It looks kind of weird, but that's the graphic for straight. Now you might be asking how you change this. So there are two actual items you can get to change it, which is a switch motor and a switch lever. Now I'm using a switch lever. The switch motor, I believe, is the same thing, except you apply a redstone signal to it. So with the lever, you just simply click on it and it changes the track's direction. Right now it's gonna go straight, or at least kind of try to go straight, but if we push it in the correct direction, it's going to go to the side. So that's how those work. Pretty simple. And this is going to freak out probably if I leave it here, so pick that up. Now the next one is a disembarking track, which if I can pull this off, I might actually get to show you. I didn't. Alright, so the trick is to hop in and set it off at the same time. Come on, you got this. I'll just break it. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay, well basically what the disembarking track does is who's ever riding in a minecart, it will throw them out. So let's see if I can there we go. So yeah, it threw me out. You have to apply a redstone signal to that. Pretty neat, and if you don't like hopping out yourself. Now this next one is suspended track, and it looks like this broken track right here. Now as you can see, what you can do is place it without having to have any blocks underneath. There are no blocks here. Now you can only place it for long or it will break. Now the tricky thing is, I'll go ahead and show you, you have to actually apply it in 2 seconds. So if we go like this and we get our suspended track, if we do this, we can lay one here, one here, and then if we try to place a third, it won't let us. So what you have to do is go to the other side and place 2 more, and they'll connect, and they'll act just like, you know, normal. They'll go over it. Minecarts will. So pretty cool. Make some crazy rides with that. Okay, that's that. Now this is a gated one-way track, which basically combines a one-way track with a gated track. So you can push it along and it can only go one way. You know, apply a redstone signal to it, or use your thing to switch around, however you do it. Yeah, like that. So it can only go one way if you only want minecarts coming out. So pretty nifty. That's that. I'm gonna break you because you're gonna lay around. Now here we go through a whole new track, which you just kind of saw what it did. What we have here, so I switch to the correct tab, is a wooden track, and basically they're the same as normal tracks, except they're slower. So these are actually cheaper to build. It's just what is it, like wooden ties and a wooden rail bed or whatever. So if we push it actually fast across it, you'll see that it actually slows down as soon as it hits that track. You saw it the first time I pushed it. See if we can't get it going fast enough, but you can kind of see it goes slower than the normal track, and we really should put a booster. You saw it there. So yeah, that's that. Next we have the wooden booster track, which is the same idea as a booster track, except it boosts slower. So it still boosts your minecart, but it boosts it slower than a normal booster track, and of course it's cheaper made. Then we have the wooden junction track, which is same diff, you know, just slower junctions. Go ahead and break all these. need a few extra. Then we have wooden switch track, you know, same deal going on here, you know, just another switch track which we went over before, and you can still change it and it'll go that way. Now these are pretty cool if I switch to it. So the HS track, or high speed track, which what we're gonna do is go ahead and lay some more normal tracks down so we can get a better view of what it actually does. Now I'm going to read it to you because these are a little bit more complicated. So the high speed track allows you to have greater speed than normal rails. So normal rails being these. And then in order to get this advantage of high speed rails, you're going to need a speed booster rail, which I don't believe we've gone over yet, but I think that's just a booster track, maybe. And when traveling at high speeds, you may have a chance to crash / explode if you go really fast around corners or take corners, period. So basically you need to slow yourself down before you turn, which you can use like the power tracks to slow you down, because you know if they're facing the wrong direction, they'll slow you down. We went over in the first rail tutorial. So yeah, they're saying you can use to slow you down. You can use booster rails that are switched off, or transition rails, which we haven't gotten to, I don't believe. So that's one way of doing it. So we'll see. You can kind of see a speed boost. It kind of glitched up there for a second. We'll push it back. But yeah, it's a speed boost. So yeah, it went all the way to the end. That's pretty boosty. And then we have the booster track, which is same thing, except it boosts faster than normal track. So really fast. And I believe that is it for the second tutorial of tracks. Again, if you want to go more in depth with these tracks, I suggest going and googling the track in mind and going to the Tekkit wiki. They have really great descriptions, and that's basically what I'm using to do this myself. So if you do not believe I covered it well enough, go there. They go much more in depth than I do. This is just a quick overview if you want to see what you can do with tracks and try to imagine stuff. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe to the Tekkit project. We should be coming out with the third one here very soon. So I'll see you later.